Well, speaking of trouble, I know trouble when I see it. Jason Mikell, I look at you too.
Like he's got the trouble look on his face.
You got the smirk on.
You know what? I'm just as sweet as a little bit of Jubilee there in South Mississippi.
Yes, you are.
I'll tell you the truth.
Yes, you are.
But, you know, this forecast over the next 24 hours may or may not be sweet, okay? Because we have rain coming back in. We got rain mixed with wind, mixed with warmer temperatures, mixed with cold coming in behind that. We got a melting pot of things, folks. Let's start out talking to you about the things that you need to know. So activity won't happen overnight tonight, okay? So mark your calendars. You know, you'll be able to get to work tomorrow, and I think you'll be able to get to it in a pretty good fashion. But by the time you come home, things are going to be changing. So rain is going to be developing for us on Friday. Gusty winds will be following in tow, along with some 50s expected there as well. So by the weekend, we're going to need to hang on here. So let's go a bit farther south now to Canton, I-77 south. You can see it US 30. As we're going to be heading east towards west down in that area. We're climbing a little bit, believe it or not. Hey, it was about 46 degrees this last half hour. We're now up to about 48 degrees, and we're likely going to hang out there. It's not a terrible feeling out there, at least for some areas here. Downtown Cleveland, you're a little bit cooler there because we got a little bit of a lake breeze, but upper 40s to low 50s south. Carrollton coming in about 50 degrees, and for our friends south in AKR and also -CAN, they're looking pretty good there, and that's Akron, Canton. 76 down in Jackson. You can see that mid-70s there for Little Rock, low 70s in Nashville. Some of that warmer air will be creeping north into the Buckeye region. However, it is going to be a few days out here. One of the things that we have to keep on radar for tomorrow is going to be the wind. So we're going to have blowing wind on top of warmer temperatures moving in. So we're going to start out with some gusts approaching 15 and 20. By the time we get to Friday afternoon, 25, perhaps even getting near 30 degrees up in our areas north. And even on Saturday, we're expecting these numbers to go even higher. So look at this, around 9 p.m., gusty winds around 30 miles per hour, 30 to 35. You can look south towards Worcester. Because of the potency of this upcoming front that's arriving on Saturday afternoon into the evening hours, that is going to allow for some of these wind gusts to really kind of lap up here. We don't have any advisories as of yet, but I will not be surprised that we do get one. So there's our area of high pressure right now. This is why the conditions have been stable for us today. But a little bit farther west, we start to see what's going to happen here. There's that cold front that came through, as I should say, it's over behind me there. There's that cold front that came through yesterday, which has brought us, these colder conditions across the region. But one of the things we're going to start out with is going to be this warm front. So we're going to elevate our temperatures. Behind that, we're going to have rain coming in from the south, collaborating with energy coming in from the north. So these mild conditions is going to transpose themselves and begin to move eastward. So you can see there that trough setting up out west, the ridge moving over towards the east. This is why that rain is going to be continuing for our area Friday through Saturday and likely into Saturday afternoon. That's when we're going to have the frontal boundary move through, and that's going to allow for a little bit of changeover to happen here. Some areas, I think, north and west maybe get a little bit of rain, snow mixing in, but we're going to clear things out, and temperatures are also going to fall Saturday night into Sunday. So that's where the cool air is going to set up here. Overall, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I think we're going to have our fair chance of some sunshine, which will be great. And even temperatures are warming next week as well. This is when I say we're likely going to have upper 60s to low 70s arriving by midweek next week, but it will come at a cost, though. We're likely going to have some thunderstorms coming right along with that frontal boundary Wednesday, and then things kind of stabilize for Thursday. Guys?
All righty. Jason, thank you so much.